We begin tonight with breaking news. Charges filed in Monday's CTA Blue Line deadly shooting. Thank you for joining us. I'm Scott Schneider.
I'm Dawn Hasbrook. We have also learned the names of 3 of the 4 victims. We have team coverage beginning with Nate Rogers with more from a late press conference. Nate.
Absolutely, Dawn and Scott. New details in this case. 3 of those victims identified, as you just mentioned. We're also learning more about the suspected gunman. Sources that have seen this surveillance video also telling us that there were no words exchanged. Quote, "He just shot them." Cook County State's Attorney Kim Fox saying a motive may never be known in this case.
Thank you.
Is it safe to say that this was a random attack?
I think it is safe to say that this was a random attack.
30-year-old Ronnie S. Davis of Chicago now charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder. Police arrested him nearly 90 minutes after the heinous attack. He's alleged to have killed 60-year-old Adrian Collins, 28-year-old Simeon Behesi, 64-year-old Margaret A. Miller, also a 52-year-old unidentified man. It happened on the CTA Blue Line train yesterday morning between the Harlem and Forest Park stations. Davis was arrested by Chicago police after escaping to the California Street Pink Line station, all while being tracked by CTA surveillance cameras. Police recovered a Glock 43 9mm, saying ballistics came back confirming this was indeed the murder weapon used.
Allegedly, this man came onto a train while people were sleeping for whatever it is that they had done before, and pumped bullets into their bodies. It is horrific. We want answers. Right now, we don't have an answer as to why anyone would engage in such a heinous act. But as it stands, based on the information that's been presented by the exceptional work of the Forest Park Police Department in conjunction with the Chicago Police Department and our partners in the area, we have enough for purposes of charging first-degree murder. As this case plays out in court,
Now, there have been some inquiries if any of the victims were homeless. Authorities say they have no information to confirm or disprove that. Police also saying that they had no prior contact with Davis, although some workers we spoke to at that Forest Park stop said that they'd seen him time after time there. Published reports also indicate that Davis has a criminal background and was formerly a licensed security guard and firearms instructor. Davis will appear in court for his first appearance at the Maywood Courthouse tomorrow at 12 noon. In Forest Park, Nate Rogers, Fox 32 Chicago.
The mass shooting on the Blue Line has riders questioning security on the CTA.
CTA President Dorval Carter says that despite this incident, Chicago's transit system is safe. Paris Schutz continues our team coverage tonight.
CTA President Dorval Carter, in a rare question and answer session, decried what he called a heinous act, but sought to reassure riders that the CTA is safe. Carter has touted a $65 million budget this year just for security, but he says it's impossible to prevent all crime on a system this large.
You're talking about a system that has 145 rail stations, 1,500 rail cars, 1,800 buses, covers almost 240 miles of track, over 1,500 miles of bus routes, over 10,000 bus stops. It is huge. And we obviously are focused on how to address that as best as possible.
Carter referenced CTA's 33,000 surveillance cameras. The system also deploys 300 security guards and a dedicated unit of Chicago police officers assigned to patrol on trains and buses 24/7. And last week, the CTA announced a trial of a new AI technology called Zero Eyes that deploys 250 cameras at stations to purportedly detect guns. But that system was apparently not in use on the far west branch of the Forest Park Blue Line.
As you know, that technology has just been rolled out in the last couple of weeks. It's a pilot in which we're trying to determine how effective it can be or will be in the future. It was not a factor in this particular case.
40th Ward Chicago Alderman Andre Vasquez, who has called on Carter to resign over reliability and safety issues, says he's equally concerned that the 4 victims were sleeping on the train. He says homelessness has been a persistent problem.
The inability of CTA's leadership to actually address the homelessness that's happening on the trains also is something that needs to be looked at.
We have engaged and have provided more resources to support people who are homeless on CTA than ever in the history of our agency. That includes partnering with social service agencies who are out on the CTA every night, providing services to support them and to provide them options other than sleeping on CTA trains.
Carter called on more funding for homelessness prevention, but says it's a problem that goes beyond the scope of just the CTA itself. Reporting from Forest Park, Paris Schutz, Fox 32 Chicago.